today's figure was very positive, which exceeded our expectation. I think this will encourage the Bank of Japan to further go ahead with raising their interest rate. As you know, they have started to withdraw QQE with YCC in March, and they started to raise policy rate on July. I think they will continue to raise prices, raise interest rate. Of course, they will pay attention to the market's reaction to the monetary policy, but I think they want to normalize the monetary policy so that they will be able to be more flexible in the future. So I think today's numbers will encourage the Bank of Japan to go ahead with raising interest rates.
Jun, just digging into these numbers, when we look at Q1, of course, that was weighed down a lot by some of those idiosyncratic factors in terms of the earthquake, also the auto outputs, delays and sort of closures. So how good are these numbers in your view, given that they are beating the estimates?
Well, I think it's quarterly numbers, and so it could fluctuate. And I think we need to have a longer point of view. And from that perspective, I think the Japanese economy will continue to grow modestly toward the end of this year and next year. But since we had a big drop in the first quarter of this year, the figures for the fiscal year 2024 will not be so magnificent. It will be close to 0% because of the drop in the first quarter. And also, if you think about how the exchange rate is going to do in an environment where Japan is going to raise the interest rate, but in US and in the Eurozone, they're going to reduce the interest rate. And that would narrow down the interest rate differential between Japan and other countries, and which would make the exchange rate appreciate. So that taking into account, I think the growth perspective of Japanese economy is not that great because of the negative influence coming from exports, while the domestic demand is not that strong.